Any classic short of Donald Duck will never fail to impress me. The classic design of Donald Duck I love. I prefer him in his current form, but there's something about how his face is quite narrow. I just love it. And Goofy always terrifies me in his classic form. Mickey's Fire Brigade, the 1935 short, does not break that rule. Absolutely adored this. This was released, as I said, in 1935, directed by Ben Sharpsteen, with a brilliant voice cast. Disney himself as Mickey Mouse, Clarence Nash as Donald Duck, Pinto Colvig as Goofy, and we also have Elvia Allman as Clarabelle Cow. And basically, the building is burning. Clarabelle is currently having a bath in that building. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy have to try and put out the fire and rescue Clarabelle. That sounds traumatic, but it's absolutely hilarious. As soon as they arrive, things start going wrong. This is exactly as you would imagine from our beloved trio, who never seem to be able to do anything right the first time. Mickey's going up with the ladder, the fire hose is going everywhere, Donald's trying to sweep up flames with a bucket. But what I really like about this is that the flames take on a personality of their own. It's not just a passive entity, they actually begin to fight back with Donald. And one of my favourite bits of animation in the whole thing, it lasts about a second, but it's the flames dancing across the keys of a piano. And I love the way their little feet just lick at the keys. I absolutely loved it. The animation of the flames I just thought was so gorgeous, and I loved Donald interacting with it. I just thought it was brilliant. Clarabelle Cow, I kind of would have liked this if she hadn't been in it. I'm not sure why. I don't have anything against the character, but I feel like the fact that she was in the bath and they were trying to rescue her while battling the fire was just, it felt a little bit weird. I would have preferred it if it was just Donald, Mickey, and Goofy against the fire. Because the fire, as I said, took on a personality of its own, and that was really interesting to watch the flames fight back and refuse to cooperate. I enjoyed that a lot. But once you put Clarabelle Cow in there, it felt a bit misguided. It felt like the narrative was trying to go in a different direction, and I didn't really engage with it. It's not bad as such. The animation style itself is obviously quality right throughout. But I don't think I like Clarabelle's attitude in this. I think that's the problem that I had. I just didn't like her attitude. She's got a bad attitude. But in all, I really liked Mickey's Fire Brigade. I loved it. I love Donald in this. I just love classic Donald Duck. There's something about the way he presents himself, and obviously there are a lot of voiceover artists who do absolutely fantastic Donald Duck voices, but nobody will ever be as good as Clarence Nash. And I love listening to Clarence Nash as Donald, and that's obviously something we get a lot of here. The animated flames I love. The progression of the narrative is really good. Had I liked Clarabelle in this, I'd say she came into it at a good rate. It's about 7 minutes. She doesn't come into it until maybe 5 minutes in. We do get a lot of the gang interacting with the fire itself and trying to battle that. So it doesn't really ruin it too much for me. But it's beautiful. As a 1930s Mickey Mouse cartoon, I have to say, it's definitely one of my favourites.